This channel wouldn't be here if it wasn't because of this Range Rover. Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoSnav. On today's episode of my friend's car, we take a closer look at the 2015 version of Range Rover autobiography, Long Wheelbase. And this is a story about a man and a car who saved his family. Friends always come first, so let's talk a little bit more about this friend of mine. He wished to be referred to as a true man, so I'll call him Mr. Truman from now on. He runs several pretty successful businesses in my city, obviously. He bought this car roughly 7 or 8 years ago, and over the last several years, he drove for around 97,000 kilometers. He mainly uses the car for long distance traveling, and he said he didn't drive the car inside the city not because he couldn't, but because he felt like it was a waste of what this car is built for. Mr. Truman is a very experienced driver who has driven for more than 1.5 million kilometers, and he buys new cars on a yearly basis just for fun. He loves this car because it has a 3.0-liter V6 diesel engine that gives the car 258 horsepower and 600 Nm of torque. And it comes with an 8-speed automatic shifting that allows the car to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 8.3 seconds.
You have 275/45 R21 tires and ventilated disc brakes all around. It's smooth, confident, not aggressive. Linear throttle response makes it feel composed rather than explosive. And with air suspension plus full-time four-wheel drive, it can lift the chassis to almost 30 cm off-ground clearance. You get the comfort of a luxury sedan with the compatibility of a mountain goat. Luxury that still holds up today. Ventilated and memory leather seats, 4-zone climate control, full digital dashboard, panoramic sunroof, and yes, there's even a fridge in the center console. Meridian 12-speaker surround sound system delivers concert-level immersion.
The car measures 5,200 millimeters in length and 3,122 millimeters for its wheelbase, because it's a long wheelbase version. And it comes with 4 275/45 R21 tires, and front and rear features air suspension that, when it's fully elevated, gives 30 cm higher off to the ground. Among all the cars that Mr. Truman bought, roughly 20 of them are either Land Rovers or Range Rovers. But Mr. Truman said he didn't buy those cars because of the brand, but rather because of a nearly fatal accident that happened to his family. A couple of years ago, an illegally overloaded 55 tons truck lost all of its brakes and hit a Land Rover Discovery 4 at full speed. And on that Land Rover was Mr. Truman, his wife, their son, and their newborn daughter. Miraculously, none of them were hurt, and they actually continued their journey after they dealt with the legal formalities. After so many years, Mr. Truman was still frightened by the incident, and he said if it hadn't because of that Land Rover, at least they might get seriously injured. The reason that I said this episode and this channel wouldn't be here if it wasn't because of that Land Rover is because Mr. Truman became the biggest supporter of this channel, both economically and emotionally. So we should definitely thank Land Rover for that.
Even with such a dramatic memory, his passion for Range Rovers faded after 15 years of ownership. In 2016, he bought his first electric vehicle, a Tesla Model X, and realized just how profoundly electrification was reshaping the auto industry. Since then, he's owned Teslas, Xpens, and even a Xiaomi SU7 Max. But now, his sights are set on something new, a full-sized electric SUV that hasn't even hit the market yet, the Xiaomi YU9. He calls it his new dream car, and he's already counting down the days to its release date in 2026. Thank you for watching AutoSnav. Please follow our channel for more updates. Till we meet again.